Hello, welcome to the last series of our Introduction to ActualRP Mobile Prototyping course. We're going to be designing the settings page here, and also we're going to be logging out from our mobile app as well. So let's get to it. What we're going to do, I'm not going to create another page, I'll just duplicate this page. And I'll increase the zoom in and then rename this page to settings. And what I'm just going to do, I will remove everything here. I'll leave this here because we're still going to go back to the home screen from here. And what I'll do next is to remove this basically. Actually, I'll leave only one because what we're trying to do is we're trying to make sure that we have these settings here. In settings, we normally have something of a nature of the on and off switch, which user use for things like push notification, which is more or less something that we're gonna be using mainly in our on the settings page. So yeah, we might not have anything here. We can just have something like, do you want to turn it on or off? So we have this push notification. I'm just going to move it up here, and I will now do the switch, the on and off switch. So what I'm going to do is I'll get a rectangle widget and place it here, and I'll get an eclipse as well, and I'll just place it here. This eclipse will be used for our off and on switch. So what we'll do, I'll make this, I'm going to duplicate this eclipse and I'll put another one here. So we have two sections of this eclipse. Then this main rectangle, I'm going to duplicate this, and we will give this another different color. So I'll say this is gray, which just shows that the switch is off, and this we will just name it green or something to show that this is on. Then I'll remove the border as well. So what we're going to do is I will just carry everything and place it here so that we can see the gray section properly. Because we need to swipe left and swipe right, we will need to convert this to dynamic panel. But before we do that, I'm just going to make this dynamic panel here, and I'll say this is off, and I'll say this is off. Now say this is on. We have on and off. So we have on switch, and we have off switch, and we have on switch, and we have this off. So what I'm going to do is, once we had our interaction on swipe, what we're basically doing is we'll swipe this and we will hide the off and then display the on, hide the off, this green widget, we're going to hide it, and then we're going to show this if it's on, vice versa. So what I'm going to do is, but on page load we need to show 1. So I will say this is off, and I'll say this is on. So we have that's okay. So we'll have our interaction, which is here, and I'll say on swipe right we want to show on swipe right, we're going to show this, and then we will hide. We're gonna hide this, and now we're gonna hide that. We'll show this, we'll bring this to front, we will hide this, show this, and also we're going to show the on circle as well. So I'm just gonna say on that as well. So we have this done. Let's preview it and let's see if we get it right. So we're going to swipe, and we have this, but we need to make sure that this white is up. So we need to make sure that this horn is showing as on. So we have this horn, and we say bring to front. So I'm just going to say that. I'll say horn. We have this horn. That means we've removed that. And similarly, if we move this left, we're going to show that as well. So we're going to say, I'm just going to copy exactly the same thing, and I'm going to paste it on swipe left. And I'm going to say this we're going to show, and this we're going to actually let's put our name properly so that we're not going to make mistakes. Switch, on switch, and off switch. Then we have this horn off, and we have this horn. So once we have here, we have the first one. We're going to swipe, and then we will show this. No, we're going to hide this, and then should. All right, okay. Let's see how it looks like. So if we go here, this is on, and if we go like this, this is off. All right, so let's go here and say on swipe left. Then we're going to show that and bring to front. Then the on switch, we're going to hide. We're going to hide the on switch, and then the off switch, we're going to show the on switch, bring that to front, and this we're just going to hide this. So let's save it and let's try again. We do this and we do that, but we need to, we've hidden that already. So if we refresh the page again, we do this. This is on now, and this is off now, but we need to show the white area. So what we just need to do, we need to put this in the same position, send this back, and send this back. So if we do like this and we do like this, if we do like this, we do like this, we can swipe, we can turn it off, we can turn it on, turn it off, and turn it back on, turn it off, turn it back on, turn it off, turn it back on. So as you can see, that's how we can quickly implement the on and off switch that can be used for push notification and things like that. So if you have more things that you want to set for push notification, we've already add one. We don't need to do the rest. We can just duplicate this and then and utilize it as we go along, which is just going to make it work for us. So as we're finishing this tutorial now, the next lesson we're going to look at is how we can now preview our mobile prototype on our mobile app screen. One thing we're forgetting, let us put something here, the header, to indicate that this is in fact the settings screen. So I'm just going to send this to back. I'll send this to back as well, and I might just make this white, and we can say settings. So once we've done that, we can refresh the page. We have the settings, and if we click here, we go back to the home screen. If we come here, we go to the menu, and we can always go back from this home screen here. We can click on the menu here, and we can always go to the menu. So I'll just do that here. So what I'll do here is have a click event here and say settings, and I'll just copy and paste it here, and we can just do something here as well for the group. I can just call this settings as well, and we can say this is settings as well. So once we've done that, we'll be able to preview our prototype now. So let's save it and let's refresh again. And if we go from the home screen, we see my actual uploads, we see our onboarding screen which we can use, and we see this button show which is get started. We are on the landing screen, and we can log in if we have an account. If we don't have an account, we can sign up, or we can log in. And if we've forgotten our password, we can always click forgot password, and if we remember our password, we can always say remember our password. And if we know our username and password, we can enter it. We can enter it, and we will go into the home screen. Once we are on the home screen, we can go to the profile screen, and we can also go to the settings screen, in which we can switch on and off. But what we need to do, we need to make sure that on page load, this is either set to on or off. So we go to settings screen, and we will say on page load, we're going to show the dynamic panel which is off, and then we're going to show the off switch here, and we will hide this, and we will hide that as well. So we hide both of the off. So once we refresh our page, we will see now that we have the push notification set to on. We can also make the the interaction to change it so that now the notification has been switched on. So we just need to add another interaction here so that as we switch this text change as well, which is the same thing to what we've done in the previous tutorial. And if we go back, we can always switch on and switch off. So pretty handy, and we can design it the way we want. It doesn't really matter how we want it. We can swipe it. We can say that the click is not working because we're not using on click, so we are using swipe. So we actually need to swap left and right, left, right, left, right, which makes it okay. So the last tutorial is we're going to look at previewing this prototype. We've been previewing on the browser, Google Chrome right now, but we're going to be previewing on our mobile app to actually see how this mobile app work on our mobile phone. So see you later, and bye for now.